I started off playing bass in regional bands, regional rock bands in the Midwest, and did the touring thing in the 5 to 7 state area, and got a good taste of the road at that point. And I'm also a piano player, and that's what I do now. But in between that period of time, after I got off the road, I studied music at the University of Minnesota, and with the idea that I was going to end up teaching music, not necessarily music business, but I was going to teach music, and studied music theory there. And I got about halfway through my master's in music theory, and then went back to playing and contracting music. And at that point, I was contracting local bands for corporate functions, social functions. There's a real thriving music market in any large town that serves the corporate community and the social community. So I had a chance to do that for a couple of years, and then I started teaching here, and enjoyed teaching so much, and then eventually it just worked into more teaching, and eventually being the coordinator for the program. So that's kind of how I ended up here. Well, the main thing that I hope they learn here, and the main thing that we offer at our school, is a traditional business degree. And what we've found from talking to our advisory board and employers and people who offer up internships is that they want students right away to know business skills. And that's kind of an interesting thing, because people think, again, of music as being this cool, sort of sexy thing, and it is. But really, when it gets down to selling music and working economically, or working in the economy of business, rather, that's what it is. It's business skills. It's knowing how to type, how to communicate between businesses, and those are the essential skills that I really hope they learn here. That, coupled with our music industry classes, will hopefully provide them a nice, strong basis for their career search. The music industry classes will be things like artist management, and in that class they'll actually get a chance to book a band and find a venue and contact the band and contract the band, promote the band, and they'll be responsible for the show. Whether it's an actual live show or kind of a simulation of that. So that would be artist management. Something like Current Trends is going to cover podcasts and the MySpace and the internet phenomenon, internet distribution. It's going to cover the trends, the larger scale trends that are going on in the industry, as well as try to develop some skills, like I said, podcasting or production of internet media to help promote music. That's such an integral part of music and the music business these days that that's a real exciting class. We have a class in copyright and music publishing, a very much misunderstood and unknown part of the business. And students are always excited to get in that class, and they never realize, that type of money generated in that part of the industry. So that's a great thing for students. We cover record labels. We cover radio and television in music. We have several audio classes here as well, and this gives them a chance to actually do some production of music. We're not specifically a production school, but we offer instruction on Pro Tools, which is the industry standard in recording software, and gives them a great chance to get their hands around that and find out what it takes to record an album, or what it takes to produce a record. This is an integral part, and not only that, but it's going to give them the tools to do some of that online media creation as well, because they're going to find that with those skills, employers are going to ask, can you produce some audio for us? Can you edit some audio? The more that we can give the music business student a variety of skill sets, the stronger they'll be, because when you're approaching work in the industry, that's what people are going to want. Can you do a poster? Can you call this person? Do you network with this person? Can you cut this audio? Can you convert this file format? You're right. You have to kind of be a jack of all trades. So hopefully our classes do that for our students. A lot of times, there's kind of two paths you can take. The student who comes in as an artist wants to work on his career and wants to know more about the business and wants to effectively promote his or her career, usually. But the other person is going to come in with sort of no preconception about that, and they're going to learn about all the different things. And they're going to learn quickly, again, about copywriting or about recording, et cetera, and it's going to help them define it. And that's great. These are people who come in with a passion for music and they want to put it to use somehow. And this is a chance for them to study the industry and make it work for them. We have students working at some record labels, and at the labels they're working in things like internet marketing. Again, the importance of the internet. We have students booking venues locally, and that's a situation where they are using the skills that they learned here in marketing, specifically marketing and promotion, and they're booking in clubs. We have students in radio doing some promotion. We do have some students who continue on and further their studies. We happen to have a bachelor's program as well that they can go on to and get additional work. So it's really a conglomeration of those type of things. Some work in the industry, some further study. Some are entrepreneurial as well. Some open their own, say, promotion businesses. We see that. Again, the music industry being a very entrepreneurial effort, we see our students going into that type of thing.
Do you see more students going the entrepreneurial way than?
I would say it's almost half and half. It's great to find. It's nice to find a position right away that brings in some money right away, and a lot of times the entrepreneurial efforts require some time and effort. So it's really about half and half, I think.